The Ministry of Education is set to challenge a ruling that declared paying school fees through the e-citizen platform as unconstitutional. Basic Education Principal Secretary Julius Bitok says the government respects the decision of the court but will challenge it at the appellate court. Bitok says school fees payment through the e-citizen platform promotes transparency.
In his ruling on Tuesday, Justice Chacha Mwita quashed the directive by government requiring school fees payment to be made via e-citizen. Mwita gave an order prohibiting the government through the National Treasury, Ministry of ICT or Education from implementing that directive. The directive was issued on January 31st, 2024 by the then PS of Education, Belio Kipsang. The matter was brought before court by a Nakuru-based surgeon, Dr. Magare Gikenye, who argued that the directive was made without proper public participation. The court found that there was no legal basis to direct parents to pay school fees through e-citizen and that the directive was issued without stakeholder engagement, which is in violation of the Constitution. The judge also felt that the process was discriminatory to those who do not have access to the internet, a mobile phone, or those parents who pay school fees in kind. However, the Ministry of Education insists the platform is transparent and protects parents and guardians from exploitation.
We are going to appeal the decision because eCitizen is a platform that is very transparent, and that the reason why the government decided to go that direction was to make it more open, the payments more open. However, we are going to respect the ruling of the court.
PS Bitok says the government came up with a decision to use e-citizen because some schools were flouting the law by arbitrarily increasing school fees without consultations. Another issue in the case was the 50 shillings convenience fee charged with every school fees payment. Justice Mwita ruled that there was no explanation regarding who would receive the convenience fee, making the 50 shillings charge unlawful. Catherine Omwando, NTV.